everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I actually have $1,300 in Eisenhower $1 coins. They ran from 1971 up until 1978. There are silver coins that could possibly be mixed in here, along with proofs and errors and varieties and things. That's kind of what this video is about. I want to explain how I coin roll hunt these things, what to look for. This bag is super heavy. That's all Eisenhower dollars. That's a $1,000 bag. And then right here I have $300 more that are like customer wrapped. There were some loose ones in there, so I put them in coin tubes. I didn't see any silver ones, but we're also going to go through these. So hopefully this video helps out anybody that's interested in looking through Eisenhower dollars. Maybe you have one at home, maybe you have a couple of them. I know they're hard to get at the bank. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and lay all this stuff out by date and mint mark, and then we'll go through each date and mint mark to see if we have any varieties or anything. If we have any silver or proofs, I'll set those off to the side, and I'll make sure I show those to you guys as well. So here we go. All right, here we go. Let's chop her open. And I guess just dump it out and start laying it out by date and mint mark here. If I see any nice uncirculated ones, I'll put those aside as well. This is going to take a while. Awesome. All right, here we found a proof right here. Let's take a closer look. That is a proof. It's not a 76. I haven't flipped it over yet. Nice, it's a 78S. It's not silver. You can tell by the edge right there. Silver one, it would look like, you know, like one of these silver half dollars in that range of color. But this, you can see the copper in there. So very cool. We got ourselves a proof. We'll set that off to the side. And we're just starting into this bag. So you can see here we have a lot of coins to go. We'll just set our silvers and stuff over there, proofs and everything. All right, let's keep going. I thought this one here might have been a clipped Planchet, but I don't know. I don't think so. Kind of looks like post-mint damage. Possibly? I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? Let me know. I'll set it off to the side just in case it is something like a clip Planchet there. There's our first 1971 from Philly. I have them set up on the top rows all Philadelphia and the bottom rows Denver. I'm in Denver, so I'm finding a lot more from the Denver Mint here. Stacks are getting kind of high though. This coin here is in really nice shape. Really nice. I'm going to put that off to the side. It's even got original luster on it and everything. Man. Well, I got a little bit further here. As you can see, I've got stacks and stacks of different years here. But we're missing the 1973s, and I finally got to my first 1973 here. Wonder why there's not many 73s. Let me check the mintage on that. Right here, either 73P or 73D. There's only 2 million made of each of those years, so that's pretty rare. Cool. That 73, I guess, is like the key date, so I got one of those. Nice. All right, moving right along here, you can see I got, I don't know, maybe a third of the bag done already, but I found a nice toner here. It's 72D. I think that's showing up on camera. You can see it's like darker up here. It's got some blue around it. It's got like that crescent right there. That's pretty nice right there. It's actually in really good shape too. We'll set this off to the side. Found a few more uncirculated ones too. There's a nice 72 and a 76 here as well. There's another nice uncirculated 71D right there. Alright, so I don't know, right there you can see, if it'll focus, right here looks like we got a silver one. So let's go through the stack. We'll get down to that silver. I figured we'd get probably one silver out of this. We got a proof, so even if it was just a proof, I'd be happy. I mean, just the fact that I got 1,300 bucks in Eisenhowers, that's kind of unheard of. It's pretty hard to get them. But we got a silver, 74, 72D. I got a couple stacks of Ds. These are all like stacks of Denver mints. I don't want to go too high. 76P, 78P, 72D, 72, 77, 72, 76D, 74D, got to start another stack there. That is it's a piece dollar, man. Hold on a sec. 72, check it out. I didn't think we'd find any of these. Right there, 1923 piece dollar. It's in real nice shape too. And it is a Denver mint. Looks like it's been cleaned at one point though, but still silver. You can see by the edge, you can see the big difference right there. That's what we're looking for. Awesome. And I'm about, I don't know, almost halfway through the bag, I guess. Sweet. That's awesome. Let's keep searching. Alright, so we're almost done with the first $1,000 bag. And I found this coin here. It's struck off center a little bit here. I want to show. It's probably not worth anything more, but it was the first one I saw like this. See that? It's like a double rim around this side, and that was pretty interesting. I'm going to put that on the side too. Found a couple more uncirculated coins as I'm looking. I should have wore gloves. Look at my fingers. But anyway. Alright, so if I find anything else interesting, I'll get the camera rolling here. Alright, so this is what $1,000 worth of Eisenhower's looks like, laid out by date and mint mark. I still have another 300 bucks worth to go through here from the other bank. So we have 7 customer wrap rolls left, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tubes that I put them in the tubes because I didn't want loose coins all over the place. So let's start ripping them open and adding them to the pile. Oh, we got silver. We got another silver right here. Second silver out of 1,300 bucks. The first one was a piece dollar. And right there, you can hear it. That is silver. Cool. We only have, by the way, we only have this one customer wrap left, and then we're done going through all these coins. Is that the silver? It is. This is the silver right here, looks like. We've got a 76 bicentennial silver. It's not a proof, so that means that this was a Blue Ike, an uncirculated from the mint. Silver, these are 40% silver, and they come in a blue pack. That's why they're known as the Blue Ikes. There's also the brown Ikes, but those are the proofs, the silver proofs. So there you go, silver number 2. Okay, last roll. I guess we'll open this one. Toned 72D right there. It looks like there was a piece of tape on it though. Like somebody taped it at one point. Otherwise, that's a really nice coin. I wonder if that could be cleaned without destroying the toning. I'm gonna put that on the side. 76 Denver, and finally a 71D that's in really nice shape. I'm gonna hold on to that one. So I know it looks really unorganized. These are the 71s, 72s, 73, 74, 76, which actually comes over here, 77, 78, and then everything that we found that was special we put over here. And I have extra stacks up here for the 76s because there were so many of them. Sorry it's not as organized as I like to normally be. At this point, I guess we can go through all the cool stuff that we found, and then we can get into looking for varieties and errors and things. All right, first up we have the 1978 S Clad Proof. That's awesome. It's kind of dinged up, but I don't even own a Proof Ike yet. This is my first one, so that's cool. Here's this possible clipped Planchet coin right there. It's possible that it's post-mint damage, but I don't know. Not sure. These two are actually toned, like slightly bluish and yellow a little bit. Here we have the off-center struck 78 Denver right there. In the back of it's fine. Here we've got a 1976 S Blue Ike from the blue pack. This is 40% silver. And probably one of the best things I've ever found coin roll hunting is this 1923 Denver Mint piece dollar. This thing is 90% silver. Definitely the biggest silver coin I've ever found coin roll hunting. It's not the most valuable. The most value would have been the 1925 Stone Mountain commemorative half. But this is worth, you know, maybe 25 bucks, something like that. That's awesome. Way better than pretty much anything I've found metal detecting before. Okay, so now we're going to go through all these coins. We've already picked out all the uncirculated ones. I think there's about 11 or 12 of them here. These were really nice shape. So I already picked those ones out. We don't have to worry about that. So if I would have found a 1977 or a 1974 silver, that'd be worth big money. Kind of like the 1971 half dollars and the 1977 half dollars. They're from leftover planchets, leftover silver planchets that got mixed in with the following year's run. And they do exist. There is a 1974D and a 1977D silver, and they're worth a ton of money. We didn't find any, but that's definitely something to keep your eye open for. Also, the 1971s and 72s that are uncirculated, that are in really good shape, they were not sold by the mint in mint sets. So the only way to get them are actually in circulation. So if you find a really good shape 71 or a 72, like this one here, here's another 72, 76, another 72, 76, 71, 72. I got a bunch of them. Those are actually worth a bit more since they were not sold by the mint. So if you have any 71s or 72s in super good shape, like this, look at that 72. That's awesome. Actually, there's a nice big scratch on his face that I just noticed, but there's a really nice one right there. Definitely want to hold on to those. You don't want to click them together too much like I'm doing here, but these are all the dates that have the peg leg variety. I'll put a picture of the peg leg over here so you can see what I'm talking about. The R in Liberty kind of goes straight down instead of having the little serifs on the bottom of the R. If you find one of these years with that on there, you could sell them on eBay. They're, you know, collectors like to collect them. I also have like the rarity written down here, so like some of them are much more desirable to collectors and stuff. But that's one thing that we're gonna look for. You know, there's a lot of coins to go through here. Okay, so let's start off with 71 and 71D, and we'll talk about the different varieties that could be found over here. One of the most popular ones is called the Friendly Eagle pattern. So on the back of the 71, you have the eagle, and right where the eagle's eyebrow is, some of them are missing an eyebrow. I'll put a picture of it for you right here. The ones without the eyebrow are known as the Friendly Eagle variety, and those are collectible. They can go anywhere from like 15 bucks on eBay all the way up to like $1,500 if it's like an MS67. So something to look for. By the way, none of these varieties are super valuable unless your coins are in super good condition. Even the peg legs, they only go from like $5 to $20 for a high grade one, just for a value there. There's plenty of double die-up verses to look for. Pretty much every single year can have a double die-up verse. However, if you find a 71S silver proof with a DDO, they're worth from anywhere from $400 to $2,000 depending on the condition of the coin. So double die-up verse is something that you'd want to look for on pretty much every coin. And the most important one that we want to look for today is considered the king of Ikes. It's called the 1972 Type 2. It is the key coin to the entire series. According to PCGS Coin Facts, this variety was only struck from one known reverse die. This is one of the primary reasons why there are so few examples available compared to any other date and mint mark of the series. So as you can see above here, there's a Type 1, Type 2, and a Type 3. We're looking for the 1972 Philadelphia mint with that Type 2 earth on the back that's rounded like that. Okay, enough talking here. I'm going to go ahead and start off with the 71s. Okay, we're on the 71 Denver mint. All I'm doing is I have a jeweler's loop here. First thing I'm looking at is the word "we." I'm looking for those, the tiger claw variety. I'll show a picture of it right there for you. I'm looking for that. That's the first thing I look for. Then I go up here to R. I'm checking for that peg leg variety. And then I flip it over and check the eagle's eyebrow, see if it's there or not. And this coin has nothing on it. I'm going to do that for all the 71Ds. The 71 Philadelphia, there's really nothing to look for except for double die-up verse. Well, I mean, this goes for everything. I'm just, obviously check for double die-up verse, obvious errors, silver proofs, uncirculated, and low ball. If it's in really bad shape, they're actually desirable to collectors if they're slabbed. So if you have any really bad shape, like maybe pocket coins or something where they're just wore down to nothing, you can actually send those in and get them graded, and people pay pretty good money for those. So that's just an interesting fact there. But this goes for all the coins. All right, we're gonna go ahead and finish up these 71s and 71 Denvers, and then we're gonna go to the 72s, and I'll show you what to look for on those. Okay, so I'm done with the 1971 and 1971 Denver mints. I actually found 3 of those friendly eagle varieties here, so that's pretty awesome. I'm not sure what they're worth, but at the end we can check eBay and get values for all these different things that I find. All right, now I'm on to the 1972 Fillion Denvers. Hopefully in the 72s we can find that Type 2. That is worth big money. And in the 72 Denvers we're going to be checking for the peg legs and also uncirculated, of course, and double die-up verse for everything as well. So it's really easy to check these 1972 Phillies. You just flip them over and you take a look at that earth right there with your jeweler's loop. And if you can see 3 little islands there, or any little islands at all really, underneath Florida, then you know that it's not a Type 2. The Type 2s do not have the islands there. So that's pretty much all I'm looking for the 1972s. For the 1972 Denver, I'm just going to be checking that R for peg leg. So this should go pretty quick. Okay, so unfortunately I did not find any Type 2 1972s, but I did find I found 9 peg legs from the 72Ds, so that's cool. They don't carry a very big premium, but if I sold, I could probably sell them for a couple bucks each. That's still really good. Some of them are in really good shape. Most of them are, actually. Okay, next we're going to go on to the 74s. Really the only thing that we're really going to be looking for again is in the 74Ds, the peg legs, because I already picked all the uncirculated and silver and stuff out of there. Well, there was no silver, but I checked. Okay, we got through the 74Ds and the 74s. I didn't really have to look for anything in the 74s, but I actually did find 2 1974 Denver peg legs here. If you remember from the list, the 74D is actually considered rare. So I'm not 100% sure on the value. Like I said, we'll check that out at the end. All right, on to the 76s, by far the most coins I have to go through. I was going to separate them into Type 1 and Type 2, but the only reason to separate them would be to check for peg legs anyway. So we're just going to check them all for peg legs, and then once we find them, then we'll separate them into two different types. Okay, so this is pretty interesting right here. I only went through this many 76Ds, and this is the amount of peg legs that I actually got out of it. And I have a lot to go, as you can see here. So I'm actually not even gonna pick these out. I'm gonna skip doing these. They probably don't have a very big premium anyway. I'll probably just sell them on eBay and take the premium that you get just for selling Ikes. So we're gonna keep those together. We're gonna skip the 76s, which would take me forever anyway. And we're gonna skip to the 77s. Again, with the 77s, the only thing we have to look for is a peg leg in the Denver mint, and the same thing in the 78D peg leg. Well, that was a lot of work. That was 1,300 coins. I had to inspect each individual one of them, and I think it definitely paid off. I mean, it took me all last night, and then today's actually the second day of filming. It was I tried to keep everything organized, but it was tough. I ended up bagging everything individually, just to keep it organized, sort of. So not including the premiums when I do sell all these non-keepers on eBay. These are the things that I found and the prices that I found currently on eBay, what they're selling for. So here I got some 71 Denver mint. They're AU, BU coins. They're about $5 raw. If these were slabbed, which does cost money, the value does go up on them. Same thing for the 72Ds. I got 7 of those, and they're going for about $5 a piece raw. Here we have 74, 76. I think there's a 78 in here. There's a total of 7 coins here. They're going for about $3 each unslabbed. These here are actually really good finds. I'm surprised I found 3 of them. These are the Friendly Eagle varieties, and they're going for like $15 a piece right now unslabbed. So that's awesome right there. That's like, you know, that's great. $45 right there, if I can sell them. Here we have a clip Planchet, and I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm like almost positive that's what that is. It's a very small one. It's probably like, I don't know, 1% of the coin or 2% of the coin. The bigger the clip is, the more valuable they become. Some of them are clipped on both sides, some of them are real big, but something for like this is probably about $15 unslabbed. Here we have a 78D Clad Proof. This is not silver. That's going for about $4 right now, and it's not in great shape. They're actually going for more, but since this one's a little dinged up, I knocked about, you know, 75% off the value of that. The 73 Key Date, they're going for about $5 unslabbed, just because this one's in really good shape. That's why it's going for about that. This one here is a misaligned die, 78 Denver. I'm surprised that they're selling for so much, but this is actually selling for like $30 right now. There's one up there on eBay right now. It's like a 74. It's exactly the same, and it's sold for $30. This here for sure is the best find of the video. That is a 1923 Denver Mint piece dollar. They go for about $22. Here's the other silver we found. This is the 40%er. The Blue Ike, they're going for about $6 right now. And down here we have our peg leg varieties that we found. I'm surprised that they're going for like $5 a piece for the 72 Denver mints. So that's really good. You know, I didn't even check what the value is for the 76s. Let me check real quick. So I just checked the value of a 76 Denver Mint Type 1 Eisenhower peg leg, and it actually sold for like $10. So maybe I should go back through these and pick those peg legs out. I think that's what I'm gonna do. But there's a ton of them in there, I know for sure. Anyway, 74D, got 2 of those, $4 a piece. 77D peg legs, got 3 of those, $4 a piece, and then same thing for the 78 Denver mints. We got 4 of those. So I hope this video was informative. If you learned something, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that. I put out a new video every 3 days. If you got any questions, leave it down in the thing. That's all I got for today. Thanks for watching.